Hey there, assholes. You bitch. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tonight Show Staring at All Films, episode 2. So, yeah. Anyway, welcome to the podcast in episode 2. So, today's episode, we're going to continue on with the Vyond Degeneracy, and also, we are going to include many Vyonders that, got involved into some type of drama, so, yeah. So, alright, so, let's just continue on. Alright, just give me a sec. Alright, so, I got word that Nations is ready to join us, so we'll start inviting him right now. Any questions, y'all? Any questions in this podcast? Anybody?
Are you sure?
You're sure about what?
Are you sure about inviting Nations?
Yeah, pretty much Nation's gonna join in.
Oh.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
Yeah.
Alright, boys, we're getting ready to invite Nations right now. So, alright. Alright, so, you know the rules in this podcast. Oh. So, let's get this prep started. Alright, we're getting ready to we're gonna get ready to start inviting Tims. So, alright, so let's not be aggressive and just, yeah. Let's go. Okay. Alright, everyone mute for now, so, except Tim's. Nations, hello? Nations?
He's deafened.
Oh. Let's see. Check. Check. Oh no. Alright. Nations, hello? Nations?
Hello there.
Nations.
Yes, I'm right here.
Alright, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good, I guess.
Oh, that's cool. So, anyway, so we're gonna talk about this, okay, so this podcast, we're gonna talk about, basically the Vyond Degeneracy. So, Nations, explain about this, your drama stuff and what happened.
What specifically are you wanting me to explain?
I'm talking about the Nations chronic drama, so yes, explain.
Well,
I
yeah.
already.
So,
Isn't he already?
trying to summarize it as best as I could. I'm trying to figure out. So, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, he made a video claiming that I was defending a pedophile by the name of Maverick. He
All I did.
was, he was also bringing up drama that was irrelevant to today, like the drama that happened in 2021 regarding Flipnote and the drama that happened in 2022. Both, of course, were later debunked. As I stated what I felt about these two people, but he, in his mind, decided to bring that up, which was totally irrelevant um, to present day. And the reason the reason why I made the post in the first place was because, I mean, I don't know, I heard rumors of such, and from what I saw, I didn't see much about, I didn't see much about it, so that's why I made the post. I only saw a few evidence. I only seen certain evidence. So that's what got me to make the post. It wasn't until an hour after the post was made that I realized that I made a mistake, and I wanted to apologize to my viewers that, hey, he is a person that you shouldn't trust, etc. Blah blah blah. But Chronic continued to make me feel like the worst human being on earth. I had to make another post saying the exact same thing that I mentioned, the apology that I made, and a stream. I also had to make a stream regarding the situation about my mistakes, but Chronic wasn't having anything about it. He still thinks that I'm defending this. He still thinks I'm defending quote unquote pedophile, which in my opinion, I don't think he's a pedophile, but I just think the actions that he committed were perverted. I think they were probably more towards a perverted side than pedophilia, because I think if you want to be classified as a pedophile, you got to be like 18 and above. You have to be over the age of majority, and since he wasn't, yeah, I can say for sure that he was an indeed pedophile. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, and he also brought up Kenny into the situation. I don't know why he brought up Kenny and thought, oh, me and Kenny are, I guess, uh, we both, I guess, in terms of drama, he thinks that me and Kenny are similar in terms of our excuses and such. Which of course I think he got real upset when I told him that pedophilia is a mental disorder. And I told him there are multiple sources that back up this claim that pedophilia is a mental disorder. You don't have to agree with the statement, you don't have to agree with the sources, but it's there, whether you like it or not. That's what I told him. He seemed very riled up by that and thought that, oh, well, I'm defending pedophilia. That means like, oh, I'm supporting pedophilia just because I say that it's a disorder. And like I said, I'm saying it not because I support this, but because of what's being said on Google. If you can't trust the sources that's on Google, then how can you know what a pedophile is? It's like, well, where did you get the? It's like the same definition you found in terms of where. Sorry, the same source you use to find the definition of pedophilia is the same source I use to find that pedophilia is a mental disorder. And it's not just one source, it's multiple multiple links on Google. And I told him, if you have a problem with that, you can go speak to Google support team. Okay? These are not my words. This is what Google's providing. The same source that you looked up to find what the definition of pedophilia is. It's all there. Okay? I don't want to argue with you. If you have a problem, take it with Google support team. So, yeah, I guess he got really triggered when I told him that. But anyway, that's all I got to say.
Okay,
yeah.
so I have several questions. So why did you rely on sources like websites that doesn't prove anything? Also, Google is not very smart, and it's not like school.
Just use
Your microphone
Firefox
is
instead of
breaking up.
Chrome.
I can't hear.
Okay, so like I was saying, so I have multiple questions. So why do you only rely on sources? Google is not very smart, you know?
Okay. So let me ask you something. How do you
Yes.
know what is a pedophile? Can you tell me the definition of a pedophile?
My fucking god, dude. Just wow.
An adult that grooms minors. As simple as that.
Okay, an adult that
Pedophilia
grooms
is
minors.
yeah, a
Okay.
pedophile is like dating a freaking minor when you're an adult.
Okay. An
Nope,
adult.
any
Okay.
adult
We all.
that's
I think.
sexually attracted to children, that is
Okay.
pedophilia.
Oh yeah, sexually
Okay.
attracted to children.
Sexually attracted to children. Okay. First of all, Maverick is not an adult. He's 17. He's under the age of majority. But we're gonna get back to that later. Okay. And my question is, how do you know that this is the definition of a pedophile? And I know, like, and you guys will think, well, that's a dumb question to ask. Well, it's because it's just I want to know. I want to know where you're getting your sources.
Obviously
I
from
think we
STEM
all
school.
what
Do you know my god. Education is where we got sources from.
education. Okay. And may I ask where they got the sources from? Like it's not just said because of thought. Like there's got to be something. There's got to be something that says, there's got to be something. How do I say it?
Look, you know pedophilia is a sensitive topic, you know? It's like a serious topic.
I never said that it wasn't. Never said that it wasn't. Pedophilia is a sensitive topic, yes. But I mean, like I said, you can't okay. You can't say something is not you can't say something is not there. You can't pretend that something is not there when you have multiple sources that back this claim up. You know, I mean, it's like if you're gonna accuse all the sources that you find in regards to it being a disorder, which again, you don't have to agree and I don't have to agree. I think it's a pretty stupid topic to think it's a disorder. But and at the same time, I can see what they mean by it being a disorder, but I don't agree with this. I mean, and like I said, I don't agree with this logic. You don't have to agree with this logic.
Well,
The
many
source,
many sources has a lack of information. Some of them, let's just say.
some of them, okay,
Yeah.
but like you can't just. But here's the thing. I think here's where people have a problem. Like they pretend that it doesn't exist. Like it's there, okay. You don't have to agree with this logic, but
I
it's
understand.
there. That's that. I'm trying to tell people that while you don't have to agree with this logic, it's there. Okay, it's there for human consumption. It's there for the human eyes. You know, agree to disagree. Look, if you have a problem with it being on Google, like then go tell Google support team about it. I mean, it's like, well, you can't do anything about it. It's like it's on the website. If it's on the website, you can't just pretend it isn't there when it's clearly there. And again, you don't have to agree with this logic. And I don't agree with this logic. But I mean, they have their reasons. These sources that you find on Google have these reasons on why it's considered as a disorder. And yeah, I mean, again, like I said, I mean, it's you may think, yeah, it's a stupid yeah, it's stupid logic, but if the sources are saying that, you can't do anything about that. It's like, well, that's your opinion, that's your logic, that's your opinion, that's your ideology, that's whatever. But you can't do. I mean, you can't do anything. But you can't do anything about what's posted on Google. whether you
Actually, let's let the okay, let's let the people in this speaker decide. What do you guys think?
By the way, I use Bing, not Google.
okay, you use Bing now. Okay, I mean, okay, so rules reliable. Do you trust Bing or not as much? Because I mean, like I said, like
Okay,
I
so
mean, I don't use Bing for articles.
to look
okay,
for in terms of like looking for definitions, do you trust Bing
what?
to look for definitions? Like in terms of like looking for definitions of certain things, do you trust Bing?
So you're saying that when it comes to pedophilia, we should actually would trust the internet or something? I mean, we can trust the internet, but still, something like this is not right. Something like this is not even right to say. I mean, they will say this as an excuse. They will actually say all this is mental, but to be honest, all this is pedophilia stuff. It's attended. It's all attended.
We can't rely on internet to know shit. Well, many sources have a lack of information. Some of them, like I said, but you can't believe everything that you hear on the damn internet.
Okay. Let me just. Okay.
There's no
You
use
can't trust.
of trying to put in examples, okay? There's no use.
Okay.
I mean, all
There's
this,
one
all
website.
this pedophilia disorder stuff. They can say that as the excuse. They can even say that they need help or something like that, but they really can't. This is something. This is something that's extremely serious. This is a crime.
You know the
I mean, you would
saying.
agree on something that is. You would agree on something that is like is not much of a big deal or something like that.
The
You know
internet
the
is your
saying,
source.
if you can't. If you know the saying, if you can't do the crime, don't do the time. Sorry, if you do the crime, do the time. Meaning, if you commit an act of crime, you
Are
of
you
course take the
are
time.
you acting like you just don't even understand anymore?
I never said that. I totally agree with what you guys are saying, but I mean,
It
again,
sounds like you don't.
Welcome to your average
what
Twitter
what
argument.
specifically do you think I'm not understanding? What specific thing you think I'm not understanding?
You tell me.
Uh, I'm just as lost as you. Look, you're saying things out your mouth. You're saying that I'm not understanding something, and I want to know what that is. Because
Yes, you aren't.
Actually,
that
let's let the people decide in this podcast voice chat. So you feel free to unmute for now. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think
Like what?
about Tim Nation's conservative opinion or something? Controversial
What was his
opinion.
conservative opinion? Or whatever.
Controversial opinion.
Oh,
Or
I mainly got
I
my
don't really care about the political.
sources from YouTube. I looked up videos of people getting exposed to stuff, so I know stuff about that. I mean, I've seen like people say like it doesn't matter what the age is of like the pedophile, but from one of my talks with like one of my therapists, they say that it matters if like the person is over the age of 18.
exactly.
Don't ask me. That's my fucking therapist.
So you would agree that if you are over the age of 18 and if you have sexual attraction with a minor who is under the age of 18, then you would be considered pedophilia, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is something that I really don't understand. People want to blame Tuck. People want to go after Tuck's tunes for dating Taylor, but why not 02? That's the
See, I
biggest
thought
question out there.
so. Actually, I thought Tux was 18 when he dated Taylor, Because didn't it happen in 2020? Or unless if it was like before his birthday, I don't know. I could have sworn that he was like 18 years old when he dated Tux, but because isn't his birthday in like April, and isn't his birth year like 2002?
Yes, but I think but actually it is. It is actually. Yeah, he is 17, but but people now actually gonna say people will hate Tux Tunes for everything he done, but not 02. I mean, Tux Tunes. When it comes to Tux Tunes, you know that he's a narcissistic piece of crap here. We all know exactly what he's done here. But when it comes to the Taylor situation, coming back on that
Taylor,
with the 02 situation, it's like we're being hypocrites, right? Is that the thing being hypocritical? Being hypocritical?
well, I wasn't. I mean, I was partially involved with the Tuxton's drama, but like, see, I thought he was 18 when he did this because it happened in 2020. I thought he was 18, which in this case I would assume it makes sense because if an 18-year-old is dating a 14-year-old, then yes, it'd be pedophilia. But I mean, when you said he was 17,
it wouldn't have been a bad idea. I mean, it would not be. It wouldn't be not much of a big deal if a 17-year-old even attack a middle schooler, right?
Uh, oh, hold on.
Of
Okay, sorry,
course.
my laptop like cut off. Anyway, sorry, go ahead with what you were saying.
Chronic,
But
Terminations.
so you're saying that? Oh, so what about a 17-year-old grooming a 13-year-old? Is that okay too?
Grooming.
It wasn't.
17-year-old. Okay. It's not okay. I mean, I'm not saying that it's okay. I would say the acts committed by the 17-year-old were perverted. I mean, you could call it what you like, but in terms of using the phrase pedophilia, you would have to be an adult. So
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm not
Blah,
saying that his
blah.
actions were good. I'm saying his actions were bad.
And it's kind of fucked up.
And I'm not,
It's still fucked
and
up
what I'm
regardless,
saying,
though.
and I'm saying, here's the thing, and I'm saying if this were to happen in real life, yeah, of course he would be sent to juvenile detention. But I just can't.
Why the fuck would it matter whether or not it happened online or in real life at this point? You still did it regardless.
He still did. I know. I'm just proving a point. It's like if I mean, well, he's online. He's clearly not in juvenile detention. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, like I said, if you were to do this in real life, if you were to sexually, I don't know, like sexually or groom a minor, no, they're both minors. But if I were to say, like, if you were to groom a 13-year-old kid, he would be sent to a juvenile detention. If this happened in real life,
Even though if the age consent in Peru is 14 years old, it is not. It's still not count as you. It's still not count to you.
Okay, you bring up age of consent. Okay, if we're gonna be okay,
What?
if we were wait, okay, so you're bringing up age of consent, which of course in his
That's an example.
Okay, well, I mean, like I said, he's still a minor. He's not above the age of majority, which is 18 in most countries. You know, so and yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, okay. So yeah, the age of majority would basically technically mean that you're an adult. So just because he's over the age of consent does not make him an adult. So therefore, the crimes committed cannot be pedophilia. But you could agree that it was disgusting, it was perverted, it was all sorts of things. But
I wouldn't say it's only
pedophile-
that. I still think that he is. You know what he
Fucking
is. I
disgusting.
still think.
Intimidations, quick question. Do you think that pedophilia is fake?
Dude, what kind of question
Why
is
do you
that?
actually would say such a stupid question like that?
That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, I have a question. Why the fuck would it matter if pedophilia was a disorder or not? Why the fuck would that matter?
Well, I mean, I think I would say to each their own. Okay, I can't, you know, I
You
can't
probably
argue.
just said it because it was on the internet. You probably just said it because it's just because they actually thinking that it is not much of a big deal, but it really is. I mean, people would say it's a mental disorder. They need to get their brains checked. I mean,
And here,
their
It doesn't
theories
matter if it's a
doesn't
mental.
match nothing.
what
It
was
really
Haley
doesn't
saying?
matter if
It
it's a
doesn't
mental
match
disorder.
nothing when things are intended. Pedophilia is
It
mostly
really doesn't
intended.
matter if it's a mental
It's like
disorder.
saying zoophilia
It's still wrong.
It's like saying zoophilia is a mental disorder, but it really wasn't.
Yeah, sorry, I had to mute myself. My dog wouldn't shut the fuck up.
It's like saying,
Alright.
I like murdering people, but it's just a mental disorder, you know? It was just a random thought in my head.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. So why the fuck would it matter if actual crime was a disorder? Why the fuck would that matter?
This may be a.
This is like,
I don't know if
oh
I should say
shit,
it.
I just shoot up at school because I have autism. Does it that make it retarded if I say that?
So
It's like saying
I'm gonna.
despite having pedophilia, they would excuse of having autism. It ain't gonna work.
This may be a weird response, and I'm not saying that I agree with this response, but again, like this may be a weird response, but it's almost
Spit out
like
already.
Okay, just calm down, all right? Anyway, like think of it like this, and I'm not agreeing with this, but think of it like this. Imagine having an addiction over imagine having a craving over something that eventually leads to an addiction. And I guess in terms of this addiction, I guess it becomes so bad that it turns into a disorder. Like, let's say you have an addiction.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Here's the thing. In that case, this addictions are something you can overcome if you actually have the willpower to go through it and go out. Like seriously, here's the thing. A disorder is one thing. Going out of your way to hurt people because of it, that's another thing. That's just the way I see it. It's a really weird comparison.
It is a
I mean, how
I'm
it can
not-
be a comparison if being addicted is like having a disorder, like being addicted is like having a disorder.
I mean, and here's another thing.
You could,
And here's another thing. My uncle fucking died. Two of my uncles fucking died of addiction, so I can understand where you're coming from there.
yeah.
Is
But, I
having
mean,
drug addiction counts as a disorder?
Well, technically not by
What?
itself. No. And the thing is,
if it becomes to take control of your life, it may become a disorder.
here's another thing.
I don't think
This kind
about
of
that.
stuff is completely
Like,
avoidable.
who would think of something like that?
I'm just.
I mean, you
and
have
again,
I
this
mean,
is
you just
just-
have a
I'm
disorder
not.
for something. I mean, who would actually think of something like that? It's like
The
saying,
thing is,
it's like saying, addicted from you have addictive drama, now you have PTSD. Who would think of something like that?
Wait, what?
wait, can you?
I am making an example.
Okay, what was the example again?
I just said it. Now I have to
Okay.
say it again. God damn it. Like, for example, like being addicted to drama is getting closer to getting PTSD. Is that it?
I don't think that. I don't think drama is really something you can really get
Exactly.
addicted to.
Exactly. I
But
mean,
PTSD.
I
exactly.
think he meant substance, but I think he meant like fucking drugs and shit.
Yeah, if you get addicted to drugs, then yes, it could be considered a disorder. Yeah.
That is if you let it. And that's it. That's if you let it. Keywords: if you let it.
If you let it, yes. if you let it consume you, then yes, of course.
Unfortunately, I just can't consider pedophilia and a drug addiction on the same boat at all.
Again,
Like,
Same
out of
here.
good conscience.
This is just now. Again, don't take this the wrong way. This is just my theory. This is just my hypothesis on why I assume these sources are saying that pedophilia is a mental disorder.
Of
That's
course,
my hypothesis.
you're relying on people you're relying on people who wrote all these articles just to make excuses.
I'm not saying that I agree with them. I'm just pointing out.
I mean,
a
you
theory
just straight out
of
just
why-
agreed on it.
Here's
Did
the
I-
thing, though.
When-
Why should
really,
we be treating it as one?
Whoever said that,
never
I believe it was
said-
Haley. Whoever said
I've
that
never
person.
actually heard someone call pedophilia a mental disorder.
Me
Like,
neither.
why should we be treating pedophilia as a mental disorder?
Oh, Phantom, you're the one who said it? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
that sounds like
should we be?
so much
Why
shit.
should we be treating it as one?
Exactly.
Yes, it is one, but like, why should we be treating it as something like, I don't know, PTSD or whatever, depression? It shouldn't.
Yeah,
Because
like, it's not the
pedophilia
same
causes
boat.
harm to a minor, right? So
Sorry,
we shouldn't
Angels
be
11.
treating
it's
it
not
as like
like-
a mental disorder when it harms people, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like having
least directly
5
harms
different
people.
mental disorders and you went on a killing spree and saying that, oh, because of my mental disorder, because that's fucked up.
Sorry. Hold on. Why?
Anyway,
Okay. All right. I was just wondering if you could hear me because I think one user mentioned that they couldn't hear me.
yeah, that was a Phantom.
I can hear you fine, but it's just a little quiet. I think I can understand you.
Oh, okay. Well, you can understand me now, right? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think we
okay.
can.
Check. I mean, so what's this podcast about? So what's this about? Oh, we're just
I think
we're dealing with Tim's.
It's
What about
I-
about Tim?
I think it was regarding the pedophilia disorder claim that got a lot of us pissed off.
Just like Kenny Animate.
Yeah, that stupid cunt.
Yeah.
Honestly, I fucking hate that cunt more than anyone else.
Should we not get off topic though?
Yeah, I agree. Sorry about that, dude.
It's all right.
Anyone?
Anyway, I think we can agree on one thing. The thing is, pedophilia should not be treated as a mental disorder at all.
True.
Be treated as a crime. It shouldn't be treated as a mental disorder.
Yeah, especially considering it actually fucking harms people.
Yes, sir.
I guess that
what
drug. I guess it's one. To be fair, drug addictions can sometimes harm individuals, but that's usually to the very individuals who do that. Then the rest of the harm is usually indirect, as far as I'm concerned.
But fucking pedophilia, that's something else, you know?
Yeah, it's direct. It's direct.
Because it doesn't just harm an individual, it can also harm like someone's like family and especially a person's reputation, like it's like someone who's like, I don't know, it just fucks up a person's reputation and future job opportunities. Because remember, what is
I don't
I think
think
any
treating
crime-
pedophilia as human is even that insane. Like, pedophilia should be treated like inhuman. Like, we should dehumanize pedophiles. Like,
I kind of have to
that's what
agree.
we should do.
I've been saying that for a while, and I completely agree with it. We should not be humanizing these types of people. They're
Yeah, they're
anything
fucking
but people.
vile. They are
For real.
fucking vile, dude.
So Would you also say
If
the same about
pedophiles-
murders?
And
Would you also say the same
Termination
about
speak real quick.
would you also say the same about murderers as well? Like those who commit
Yes.
For the most
Yes.
part, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially serial killers.
Yeah,
Jeffrey
yeah,
Dahmer.
same time.
Like
or Ted
if
Bundy.
Well,
If any
okay. It could be a mental illness, but let me explain. Before you get on my ass. But just because it's a mental illness doesn't mean it should be accepted. Let's say like a regular mental illness, like fucking autism or ADHD or shit, even Down syndrome, like that. Understandable, it's an understandable mental illness. But fucking pedophilia or fucking serial killer, any of that shit, like that's when the
That's
it
when the line
crosses the
crossed.
line. Yes, sir.
if any degenerates have inhuman behaviors and treat other humans inhumanly, then they deserve to have the same treatment as
Yes,
them.
sir. Because
Yeah, I mean, isn't that like a golden rule? Treat others how you want to be treated, eh?
exactly. That shit is even in the fucking Bible.
Yeah, it's not even in just the Bible, but literally pretty much everywhere fucking else.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah,
It's
every
literally
religion.
common sense.
Yeah, common
Mhm.
sense. It's in the Bible. It's it's in I guess any religious book really. It like condemns like I don't know if it's like I guess condemns pedophilia, condemns murder. Murder basically, it just condemns murder.
Yeah.
Now, if you're killing a pedophile, then yeah, legal says pedophiles don't count in my book. Okay.
Well,
bad
I
joke.
mean, it's rape. So I don't know if it's adultery, but I think it's adultery, but I don't know.
I
Like,
mean,
you know,
I mean, it generally can be, especially if the pedophile is already married.
If you kill
Which make-
any
Yes.
inhuman degenerate, then I don't fucking kill. Like I could fucking murder Devin Tipster and I will not regret it.
You mean or Joey Nigro or
Dang.
fucking Adolf Hitler? Yeah, that's if he was still alive.
yeah, obviously they killed themselves.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
ironically because he's a fucking pussy. Okay, bad jokes aside.
It's not a bad joke. You straight.
But I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing. Do you guys? I mean, I guess this is relevant, but like, you guys know who Elvis Presley is, obviously, right?
Elvis
Huh?
Presley.
Yeah, I
Elvis
heard about
Presley.
him. He had I
Yeah,
believe he died at age 33.
but did you know that he was dating a minor when he was 24?
Huh.
You didn't know?
I actually
He was
never even
dating-
knew who Elvis Presley is until now. That's
His wife was 14 and he was 24 when they started dating.
Yeah, at the time though, I'm not sure that stuff was really established. Apparently, I don't fucking know.
It wasn't told until once they got married, obviously when she was grown, at least 18. That's when they were of course married, but they started dating when she was 14 and Elvis Presley is 24. So
Wow, what the fuck?
yeah.
yeah.
So
Well,
in
he
a
dead
way,
now.
Elvis Presley. Well, he dead now. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, yeah, Miles told me about it, and I had to look it up for proof. And I saw, multiple allegations of him and his wife, but his wife being 14 at the time when he started dating her.
Allegations?
Yeah,
I was probably in the fucking 50s or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
actually,
he died in 1977. He was born in 1935. So this is like probably in the 50s, 60s. I don't know.
like, and here's another thing. As for Elvis Presley, that you literally just said it was an allegation, yeah? Allegation.
Well, an allegation doesn't necessarily
Oh.
mean it's true.
Yeah,
So
exactly what you just said.
Like, it's
I
the same
can't-
shit for. Well, if there's
Yeah,
evidence.
when it comes to allegations, we don't know until it's really true.
Exactly. Innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah,
Well,
Gronk
I
has a point
mean-
there.
I mean, there are times I believe in the allegations, sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm a 50-50
This is one of those
guy
times
when
I
it comes
just
to
don't really believe it.
allegations.
It's like with the Tate
Don't
situation.
forget
Like,
this.
there's allegations of him committing human trafficking, but there's no like real evidence behind it, so we don't know whether it's true or not.
I really don't believe it. I don't like him very much per se, but I don't believe any of that crap.
Yeah,
Wait, who?
either that, or it's
Andrew
probably
Tate.
just like or it's probably just the media saying shit like that because, like, you know, this guy has like the influence of millions of people, and
Yeah.
like the message he spreads is like against the matrix, which is like, you know, he's against like straight up governments, and governments are gonna try their best to be against against someone who's like spreading
Honestly,
all
I don't
that
fucking
message
like
all over
governments
the world.
either. Honestly, I fucking hate the government myself.
I mean, I never really liked him or his music, but still, I mean,
Because you haven't
there
heard
are
of him or
multiple
something, is that
sources.
correct?
No. I know I've heard of him. Like I've heard of him. He was famous, you know. But I've
That's
never really been enjoyed. I've never really like listened to many of his music. Like I've only listened to probably like one Christmas song that was written by him, but that's about it. Like I haven't really listened to his music all that much. So I mean, but when I see like multiple sources saying that he dated like his wife was what 14 years old when they
So
first started dating.
Priscilla Presley was 14.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Krusty. Oh, hold up. Krusty's watching the stream.
Oh,
Hey, yo, what's
nice.
good, Red Ball?
Yo,
What's up?
I
Yo,
like
what's
that dude.
good? Well, is this actually streaming on like YouTube and all that?
I don't know.
What?
Hey, yo,
Oh,
films.
Yeah?
Is this streaming or not?
Yeah, we're streaming right now.
Oh, it's like where on YouTube,
Yep.
whatever, Twitch, Kick, whatever. Okay,
Only YouTube.
YouTube.
honestly, Twitch is a fucking cunt. It takes L's all the time.
Yep, that's why a lot of people are switching to Kick.
Yeah, even so, I'm almost doubting that Kick will be that much better. Frankly, I mean, you can go after me all the hell you want from that. I'm just saying, I really don't think it'll go. I just don't think it'll work too well at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, let's get back on topic.
Yeah. God damn it, I almost forgot about this.
Alright.
Sorry about that.
We
Yeah, you good.
just a quick question. Did we already go over the whole Maverick situation?
Marvick. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah,
Marvick.
however you pronounce it. Did we already go over that?
I think you guys did. I wasn't there if you did. But I can explain.
Do you think Rumble is a good streaming platform?
I don't fucking know.
No. Thing is, if I'm gonna stream, I'm probably gonna stream on Rumble because with Rumble, it's there's like, you know, you won't really get banned for like what you say. Like, you could say whatever the fuck you want to say on Rumble.
Yeah,
So
unless it's
that's
something regarding pedophile stuff.
what? Kwame?
Honestly, fuck pedophiles.
I just well, okay, like not. I mean, I just I found it a little. I found it a little funny when you compared me to not me, like when Chronic compared me to Kenny Animate. I guess in the whole thing, like I'm defending his logic and whatnot, but that's not. I mean, look, I'm not saying that I support Kenny's values and logic, and I mean, but I mean, for Chronic to make a comparison of me with Kenny, that was just. I found that hilarious. I found that hilarious. I mean, I'm not. I can see why, but I mean, again, like I don't support his values. I don't support his morals or values. But I just thought that was kind of funny.
You don't support who's?
Kenny's.
So, are you saying that you don't support him and don't support him fully now, or what? I'm just saying.
Okay, with Kenny, it's just I find it a bit complicated because he mentions things like look. I mean, I have to agree that he's kind of being a social justice warrior. He's kind of
He's always been that way for the last several months.
It's just like, I mean, like he's like you see if you see my I'm sorry. If you see it, like if you see not my status, but like if you see like my pronouns, you'd see what I mean. But like my if you see my pronouns, you see what I mean. Like I don't give a damn about pronouns or anything. Look, if you like I'm not the type of person that will like well I don't support the LGBTQ. Okay. So, but if you like look, I'm going to respect your morals, but I'm not going to support you or join you or do whatever kinds or even get involved in LGBTQ month. But I guess I don't know how to say. I guess he took it a little too far when I mentioned things like this like
yeah, like all Matthew did was troll him.
I mean, I made some facts towards him. Like I told him like what he's supporting is sinful. But I was like, oh, like you're calling me a bad person. I'm like, no, I'm not calling you a bad person. I'm just saying, like, in my ideology, my beliefs, like I'm a Christian. I'm a Catholic Christian, so my morals are homosexuality is a sin. I'm not gonna, like you do you. This is like your opinion. I'm not calling you a bad person. He assumes I'm calling him a bad person just because I don't support his ideology. Like, well, yeah, because
no, his ideology is fucking stupid.
The Bible condemns homosexuality.
You even think that child gender forming care is okay, but a child it's still not developed on those type of things. They're not.
I just find his message about like respecting people's pronouns to be hilarious. Like it's just like
And I bet this guy even think that drag queens are okay with dancing with children, erotic dancing, which is
I know.
Like who would actually think of something like that? Who would actually who thinks something like this is okay, but it really wasn't. There's already an incident that there are drag queens who already trapped and killed children in their own home. Yeah, I saw the report. Yeah, I saw the report. It happened.
It's only leading to pedophilia. At that point, it's you're all like what you're wearing is leading to pedophilia. Like I mean, look, I mean, yeah, like I said, like you have your morals. You don't have. I mean, I would assume some non-religious people would probably be in not support of this, but as a religious person, like I'm a Catholic, so I don't condone this. I condemn this very strongly. I mean, even just like what I think this happened last week with the whole LA Dodgers incident, like where you have nuns dressing up in, I guess, satanic clothing, like, but it's like it's not clothing, but satanic makeup and making fun of Jesus' resurrection. And I'm like, how? It's just how are you going to make fun of an entire religion and say that you're inclusive, you're loving? You literally
that was very fucked up there.
I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, right? With what happened with the LA Dodgers.
I don't know about that. I haven't heard about the events.
It's yeah. I mean, I showed it to my parents as well, and they were completely mortified when they saw it. Like, I mean, it was just downright disgusting.
So okay, so from what I somewhat limited details I'm really paying attention to, some people from the community decided to dress up Satanally and make fun of Christians or something.
But yeah, they say, I mean, yeah, made fun of Christians. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know most of it. Like there's still some things that I don't know about, but this is from what I heard, and saw. Like this is from what I saw, as well as what I heard. I saw, they're of course dressed up in, like they're, well, I think it's actually not. I think it is. It's males dressed up in nuns, wearing
Okay.
like devilish satanic makeup, and posing. And I think there was a picture of mocking Jesus on the cross. They were mocking Jesus's resurrection. Thousands.
Yeah, and all that kind of stuff. They're just like disrespecting religion.
It's
Yeah.
almost like, and it's like their excuse, the LGBT, community's excuse is, oh, we're not trying to make fun of, religion. It's like, oh, that's wrong. And it's like, bro, this whole ideology is wrong. It's not just that part. This whole ideology is wrong. It should never be a thing. Regardless, it should not be a thing. It's not just this. This was just an extent to just the absolute horror and satanic rituals that all you guys are doing. It's completely wrong. I don't support this. I mean, I'm not trying to speak like I'm not trying to be like a right-wing conservative or whatnot, because I'm not trying to be political. Like I'm just going based off of what I believe in. And don't call me like a right-wing bigot. I'm just saying, but yeah, this is what I believe, and this is totally wrong, you know. But I mean, people like Kenny don't want to see that, and I told him
Radio.
people like Kenny
Sorry
don't
about
want to
that.
understand this. People like Kenny don't want to understand that this is creating, it's not just, it's one. There's just so much. There's just so much about this ideology, and I mean, it's just like, well, it's not just. I mean, again, it's not just Christians that are against this. You have Muslims also backing down with this too. I mean, it's we got Muslims as well. They don't support this either. Like, in fact, they're actually much more stricter to this than Christians. But hey, I'm stepping up to this. This is wrong, especially what they did last week with the LA Dodgers and such. I mean, it's horrifying. But I mean, it almost makes me wonder. It's just like, is it wrong to hate sin? Like, call what you like. It was like, oh, you're a homophobe or you're a transphobe. But is it wrong to hate sin? When you think about it, it's almost like, and I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to oppose religion on you guys, but it's just, if I burn something that represents sin, is it immoral?
Here's another thing. Like,
Yeah.
they have thrown around homophobic and transphobic so much to a point it just doesn't mean anything to me.
It doesn't mean anything. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the pronouns that I put on my profile, it says your boy trusting Christ God. I mean, because yeah.
Who the
I
fuck
don't know if
cares
there
about
are
pronouns so
pronouns.
much anyway? That's what I don't get.
Yeah. I don't, to be honest, this was a thing. I want to say this was a thing since the start of the pandemic. I wasn't taught this. Look, I wasn't taught this in school. I graduated before this was ever put into the school system. So, but
Yeah.
still, I mean,
And
I'm just like,
I was out of those phases before that crap was taught.
I think I want to say the pandemic really changed people's perception of just life in general. It's just like, I guess we went from, respecting people's beliefs to like, well, we're going to enforce this upon you guys, whether you like it or not. And we're going to enforce this on your children, whether you like it or not. You can't be the only ones taking care of your kids. Let the teachers, let the staff take care of your kids by imposing sin, by imposing just absolute horrible rhetoric. Just yeah, let's just brainwash your kids into thinking that this is an okay thing when it's not an okay thing.
I know. I'm personally an atheist. I don't really give a shit about religion, but at least unlike half these people, I can actually.
Yeah.
Actually, Phantom, I think this is still somewhat a debate to a degree. We're not really talking about religion. Well, okay, we kind of are to some extent. We're
If
actually
you're an
debating.
atheist, if you're an atheist and you condemn this type of behavior, hey, again, you're obligated to your own opinion. I
I
think
know.
everyone me personally, the only issue I have with the LGBTQ community is not so much of people being gay, it's more of just stuff that is being implanted on children's minds. I think the children don't need to hear this. I think
I know. Like, can't they
they
just
need to be
can't they just learn
mature
that
enough.
crap like at 18?
Yeah, 18, like when they're mature enough, when they're an adult, then they can, like, if they want to do surgery, look, that's on them because they're 18. Because 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, they should
Like
be.
I wouldn't even say 14, 18. That's it. No
Yeah,
less.
and I'm just, it's almost like, even like, I mean, like I said, if I tell, imagine if I tell this to liberals, they're gonna think of me as like a far right fascist or whatnot because I don't agree with their morals. It's like, well, I'm
Yeah,
black. It's like, how are you gonna call me a racist? I'm like, I'm black, black. Like, bro,
to be
it's
fair,
just,
anyone any race can be racist, but
I know
but
it's
apart from
just,
that, I don't really see how.
hey,
Apart from that.
I'm like I said, I'm not really into politics all that much because I think politics is corrupt. Like, I think both
It's a
sides
dirty game.
are corrupt. It's a dirty game, exactly. It's just like,
Here's what my dad said to me in December. Politics is a dirty game. You only win by cheating.
that's it's actually smart motive. It's
I
actually
feel
smart
like we're
motive.
getting off topic.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Well, I was kind of regarding. I was really talking about Kenny, but like, I guess, um, like, there's just I just I was talking about Kenny, and I was talking about like Chronic making a comparison to me and Kenny. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't take much offense into it, but it's just like I find it so hilarious that the one thing that I mentioned that Kenny, I guess, seems to be right about thinks that like I'm suddenly on his side when majority of what Kenny says I'm against, like pronouns being like we should respect pronouns despite the crime
Honestly,
he committed. Like,
94% of the time, I wish Kane would shut the fuck up.
yeah, yeah,
And I had to agree with
I
Haley.
mean,
Who even cares about pronouns?
yeah. When Discord offered that gave that option, like gave the option to put pronouns, I kind of just had to mock it by saying what I put on my pronoun section because it's just like it's not a big deal. I just I we don't need to put labels of like, oh, I'm a he him or he they or she zer or whatever they call it. I don't know. I just I just
Un-
I just think they're completely irrelevant. I think they're completely irrelevant. So yeah.
And honestly, can I be honest about Kenny? That guy fucking angers me to the 10th degree.
The guy is completely woke. That's his problem.
Yeah.
There's a reason why wokeism failed in 2016. It didn't work the first time. It's not going to work a second.
Focus.
Yeah, even there's
Well,
consequences of being woke. You will be
but
you'll be screwed over.
Yeah, or at the
Well-
very least, looked at upon as a joke.
Well, the way I see it, there's two definitions of woke. Obviously, you know the first definition, but the second definition is regards to race, like making everything about race. That's that could
Okay, I had to make a joke.
I know a lot of shorties that do that. So there's one of my IRL homies. He so one of my IRL friends, like, he had a girl and all that. And then one time, like, so, you know, after a couple months of the relationship, like, his girl's obviously not being, you know, being a problem, you know.
Yeah, and of course.
And then when he mentioned it, and then she said, "Oh, is it because I'm black?" Even though we know damn well she's whiter than me. But either way, even if she was, like, it ain't about race.
Yeah,
If you acting like a hoe, you acting like a hoe.
Like, it's
Okay.
that's simple.
It's all about character. It's all about.
Yes, sir. It's all about character.
How you present yourself. Yeah.
Facts. This guy's preaching.
It just, I mean, like I said, as an African American myself, like, I would agree. And I'm not a racist because I'm an African American, but like a lot of black people they don't know how to mature themselves. I'm speaking as an African American, so you can't call me a racist. I'm just saying, like, there are a lot of black people who don't know how to act like themselves. So, I mean, you can't just pull the race card and say, "Oh, because I'm black." No, it's just your character. Like you need discipline. It's not the color of your skin is the problem. It's just the way you act.
Like, I know how
Mhm.
fucking hard is that for people to get.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyways, I gotta go.
See you.
See you niggas later.
Oh,
fuck
Bro really
me.
said that on YouTube.
Oh, fuck me. I'm fucked.
Alright, we all getting canceled. This channel's
Hey,
get ready for
we have
all the
people in
woke.
here, so
Yep.
so
Get
what's
ready
the
for all the woke blue-haired white girls that use Twitter to come after us.
To be honest, I don't even feel offensive. I don't even feel offended when you
Same here.
Like, oh wait, are you black in real life?
Of course I'm black. Why
Oh,
you never,
that was
why you
I
never
mean, it
know
doesn't
that?
really
I didn't
fucking
know who was-
matter though.
I didn't know who was
Nah,
talking.
that shit don't fucking matter.
I didn't know who was talking.
Why he
so-
never? I can't believe that you didn't know about it. I can't believe you still didn't know about it. All those pictures pictures of
was
me I
sorry.
drew.
I
I
didn't
drew
know who was
myself
talking.
black, all that stuff,
I know.
and you still didn't understand. You still didn't know.
I know. I've seen your face too. Like, I've seen your face before too. So I should know you're black.
I literally just sold myself before, and people still didn't know. That's crazy.
It's fine. Oh, Elias is here. I just realized.
Bro, I'm resisting the urge to say his full name. I know it, but I'm not just gonna say it in front of a YouTube audience.
Oh, you're streaming on YouTube.
Yes, right. Yeah, this is live on Kick. Not really on Kick, but on YouTube, but it could be on Kick.
Kick ass.
Just imagine if, yeah, I think, like, it's probably better to stream on Rumble since, like, there's not really any rules against, like, language. Cause, like, especially when, you know, someone drop an
I don't
N-bomb, now
really
all of a
care about
sudden
this big Twitch
everybody
drama and all that
gets
bullshit.
demonetized.
I
With
mean, I think it's
Rumble,
really fucking weird.
With Rumble, it doesn't really matter.
I think it's really fucking weird that Twitch has all these weird like bathtub streamers and shit like that. Just making
Yeah, I
money
mean,
off
Yeah.
Twitch is
people who-
becoming weird though.
Yeah. And
I'm just waiting for
let's
Twitch
say
to put
yeah, with Twitch you got a shorty, a shorty using a vibrator, and the Twitch mods are like, they don't really do shit. And if they do shit, they only like suspend them for like 5 days or a week. But let's say a male Twitch streamer shows 1 inch of human skin. Now all of a sudden he's permabanned. You guys are free to unmute, just to let you know. You can guys unmute if y'all want. Yeah, so
this
a shorty,
from Twitch to name themselves as a porn
a
company.
female streamer can use a vibrator, and Twitch mods won't do shit. But if a male streamer takes off their
this kinda
shirt,
reminds me
now
of-
they're getting
this kinda reminds me
permabanned.
of something. This kind of reminds me of something. Last year, a male streamer shows up at a supermarket and starts shooting, like at the supermarket.
Okay,
It took them. It was taken
I
down
saw that
almost
footage
2
before.
minutes. Yeah, I
No
saw.
shot.
Yeah, you probably remember the Buffalo shooting. It was
Someone on
live
Twitch
streamed.
got railed and got banned for a week. Facts. I mean, if you're gonna get railed, don't fucking stream that shit on Twitch, bro. There's websites for that.
I mean, who would actually
think
would
do it on
post
OnlyFans.
themselves killing people?
OnlyFans. Killing? Oh, never mind. I don't know,
People actually
dumbasses.
wanting attention. That's why.
Dumbasses, bro. Like, bro. Like, if you go and do something, don't fucking record the crime happening. Like, don't record. That's straight up, that's evidence for the police to use.
Hey, you're screwed, by the way.
Yeah.
Instantly.
I mean, I thought like those people in school who did devious licks like about like 2 years ago were dumb. People who do devious licks they're dumb because they fucking record them. Like, they record stealing school property. Like, no shot, you're gonna get caught.
By the way, somebody recorded himself shooting up a mosque one time.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Like 50 people died from that, and I think he's
Yeah,
recording it
I heard
just
about
to
that
shock
too.
people. Yeah.
I heard about it too, and I also saw that footage.
Yeah. Bro, you have to be next level retarded to actually stream it live.
It's quite
And-
impressive of how
I'm just
people
trying to
stoop
think.
so low
I'm just
for
trying to
fucking
think.
clicks.
Who are you trying to impress? When when you you're about to do
Street
a
cred.
serious crime, and you're like
Trying to do street cred.
You're gonna get. It's like, wow, I'm gonna impress my fans. Like, you're gonna assume like all these fans are gonna be liking it. Like, they're gonna give you praise for
Street cred.
innocent user or person.
It's not about the fans. It's like to be accepted in the streets, like street cred. Yeah.
Like,
So I live in a city that has like street activity. I don't claim nothing. But I know in my city shit like that happens. But I don't really claim anything. So like, no, I don't bang. But in my city, there are gangbangers, and there are people who do crimes just so they can get that street cred.
I mean,
Like, not even to do the crime, just to get street cred. That's crazy.
I don't know.
But we all know they bang. Yeah, I feel like
It
we're
just-
getting off topic.
just like, oh yeah, I know. We're just freaking out.
But I can't do anything about it. I'm not the Fed. I'm not a federal agent, nor do I want to be a Fed.
No, it's too much work. I mean, you're putting your own life at risk when you do that.
Yep.
So, I mean,
The Fed.
Being a federal agent is the equivalent of big journalism. They are kind of jobs, kind of where you are.
if I if I were to be a journalist, I'd probably just stay inside the newsroom and like
Mm.
not even put my self attention in the streets so that I could get like mugged or killed or whatnot. So yeah. But
Mhm.
I'd probably like work behind
Don't.
probably like behind the camera or like in the editing area.
Yep. Yeah, either way, I wouldn't be a journalist either because most of these people, they get underpaid. And most journalists get severely underpaid. I don't
There
know.
ain't
I
no
don't
point
know.
in me being no point in me being something related to a journalist neither. I would have worked on something else like computers.
Oh, you like what type? Like you want to be a programmer?
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I plan on working in the film industry. Like
Film.
once I get my degree and like once I get my degree, I'm gonna be like working in the film industry. So
Mhm.
but like I'll probably work my way up. Like I'd probably work in like a small filming industry and then like work my way up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
But yeah, right now I am. I have a Fiverr page where people pay me, and that I edit their videos. But no one has really paid me yet. I don't have any clients. Which honestly, it's probably
You
because I'm
try
too
freelancing, huh?
freelancing. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Freelancing.
I was gonna do that, but when I heard about you not getting paid, now I'm starting to realize I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you could. It's just that I haven't put enough work. I have to actually, market. I have to learn about marketing as well and have to like, get an audience to like want to pay for you, especially since like, g- since like if they want to pay for you, like people would pay for an editor that would get their shit viral or either that or someone would just because like it depends on like people like why people are paying for an editor. Either one, they just want someone to edit their videos because they don't know how to edit, so they just pay someone. Or two, and the second is because you know well, one thing with editing, and also some editors actually know how to like make like parts of an edit on a video to like be viral, like trying to increase virality, which that I have no idea, but I think I'll learn it the more I actually get into this shit. But
So actually I actually took a class last semester um which required students to know how to use Pro Tools. And from what I heard from my professor, like my professor told me that and told the class that if you want to get accepted into the film industry or audio, like anything to do with film, you need to know at least some knowledge of Pro Tools. Um, like because most likely industries are gonna look for those who have an experience, even little experience with Pro Tools. So I mean, I'm not like a full experienced person on Pro Tools. I mean, I have a little experience on Pro Tools, so just from what I learned. So, I mean, I could put that on my resume, and yeah, I mean, I could tell them like, hey, I know how to use Pro Tools, and I can immediately get accepted.
mhm.
Yeah.
Well, are we still streaming?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, for look of it.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
So
So
it's totally like forgetting.
I don't know if any of you know about this, but back in 2019, which is also the time I started making Go Anime videos. I actually made 3 Go Anime videos. In 2019, I made 3 videos. It was some like Keilu vids. It was like 3 of them. And I've been having thoughts of remastering those 3 Keilu vids, but make it more modern in like a new style, obviously, with like my
Everyone
new
is after
Go Anime
everything
knowledge.
nowadays.
Yeah, that's right. But I don't really remaster stuff.
but this time will be an exception.
Our 2016 videos were cringe.
Yeah.
Normally.
I mean, all your videos are cringe.
Well, not.
I'm sorry.
There are some videos that are pretty good. There are some that are pretty good.
Yeah. So
I mean, like I said, like even like 2017 videos were cringe. What do you expect? It's like I'm just starting off, so it's like I'm just.
Anyone go look at my screen share? So these 3 videos right here that are made 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So what if I remaster them, and then I put all these 3 videos into one big video, where it's like fucking. I have to figure out a title. So let's say it starts off with Caillou goes to Chuck E. Cheese, and he gets grounded. But so if you've seen the 3 videos, there's like actually lore that connects each video together. So surprisingly, 12-year-old me was able to make something like that, which honestly, 12-year-old me was ahead of its time. Fortunately, I don't really get that brain power anymore.
I didn't have a fast computer.
The drugs.
2016, I didn't have a fast computer at the time, so
yeah. I have the same computer well, not really, but it was pretty slow, but it was pretty trash. As you can tell, the quality's low, and there's actual what is it? Oh yeah.
What's with the brightness?
Oh yeah, that was my recorder. The recorder software I used at the time.
Oh.
Which was just brightens everything.
Yeah.
And I probably use an editing trick on fucking. I probably changed the brightness on the video editor.
Wow.
Plot a Gone Girl keep making hate videos. Oh yeah, I remember that. I got away. I got over it. You get paid on Fiverr. I get paid working for my mother's cousin.
I used to make Vyond videos, but I stopped because the reason is that I run out of my storage space, which it was 256 gigabytes at the time. So I just left the damn community, and also plus it was toxic hell.
Yep.
Intimidations. What do you think about this Wani Zamora guy? Timmy.
What? Timmy? What?
What do you think of this Wani Zamora guy? What do you think?
This day is going to be great.
I don't really watch his content, so.
So as you can tell, the video's a little trash because bro's just walking backwards on some Michael Jackson shit.
I don't really watch his content, so I'd probably say no thoughts.
Ha 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 ha! I love watching memes. Lol lol lol.
Kilo, go now. It's time for school. You're about to miss the bus.
Dad, fine. I'll go to school.
I might need to get a new mic because
now
my mic seems
I'll do the
struggling.
Fortnite orange just
Who?
until the bus arrives.
I was a Fortnite kid at the time.
I'm using a
Forgot to mention that.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah, I used to be a Fortnite kid. I'm gonna just keep it. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Yeah, the one thing with so I used a very broken LVM reviver. No, not LVM. The LVM still existed at the time, but this was like a Comedy World reviver. It was it was a broken one, either that or I had no idea how to revive it. So I was pretty limited to what I can do. And the limitations, like pretty much I can only make 2 characters. And also like with backgrounds, the reason why the backgrounds like there's like it looks like a little off, it's because I actually had to screenshot backgrounds online and then import it onto there because the actual backgrounds I couldn't really use them because it was a broken ass LVM. Not LVM, Comedy World Reviver.
Oh yeah, so okay.
It was some like old Go testing from like fucking 2016 or some shit.
Oh yeah,
Like,
we.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we're still off topic. Shit.
Yep.
So Timinations.
Wait, I thought this school was Chuck E. Cheese.
Timmy!
To class before I get a
I'm
punishment
right here.
day.
Oh, okay. So,
Wow. Better get to class.
never mind.
Oh yeah, Krusty, the PC. This when I talk about my PC, I'm talking about my old PC. So, well, it's the same PC I used to make these videos, but the PC now I just replaced the parts and everything, so I have like I have a new processor and a new like motherboard and some new RAM. But the graphics card, like I still have the same graphics card, but the graphics card ain't that bad. And honestly, my PC is probably better than it was before. Because like, I have like extra parts, but it's the same PC. But just I just replaced the parts. Compared to this old PC where I recorded this from. Okay. Specs. Let me check. Okay, so the CPU is an AMD Ryzen 5 3600 6-core processor. The memory is a 16 gigabyte. It doesn't say which memory it is. I know it's 16 gigabytes, and it's a DDR4. So the newest one is DDR5, but so yeah, the memory is a DDR4. The previous memory that I had before when I recorded this was a DDR3, and the CPU, yeah, right now it's a AMD Ryzen 5 3600 6-core processor. But the one before was like an AMD FX from like 2010. And then for my GPU is a Radeon RX 560 series. And yep, that's what it is.
Before I get a punishment day. After school. Wow, finale out of school. Time to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese, here I come.
Hi, and welcome to Chuck E. Cheese. How may I take your order?
May I have one large pepperoni pizza, please?
Coming right up in 20 minutes.
Actually, you can tell.
Community.
So yeah, I don't know if anyone's looking at my screen share or not.
Oh yeah, so okay. Oh yeah, we need to stay on topic. That's the thing.
Oh,
I sort of forgot about it.
Yeah, we already discussed everything.
What else is there to discuss?
Well, we already discussed everything, like pedophile bad. Okay, we discussed it. There was a bunch of other stuff, and yeah, we discussed the main point, which was pedophilia bad. There we go.
Determination's almost losing his girlfriend to an African American man. It's chronic.
Online
Coming
GF.
right up in 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
That doesn't
20
count.
minutes.
Whatever.
I will go play with the arcade game.
So
I don't know what's up with his mic, to be honest.
So the reason why there was 2 Kalus in this scene, I don't know if you can see the screen share. I don't know if anyone's looking at it. Does anyone look? Okay, yeah, there. Okay. So so there was 2 Kalus because simply I had a limited LVM, which is probably some old LVM made in like 2016 that crashed. So that is pretty broken, and that's why there was only 2 characters that I was able to make. And it didn't even have the old eyes or old mouth, so that's already sad enough. But yep. So only had 2 characters. The only 2 characters I was able to make were Kalu and Boris. So that's why there are 2 Kalus here.
Coming right up in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
I will go play with the arcade games. Yeah. So much fun. Yeah. Wow. I love Chuck E. Cheese's.
Sir,
I feel like
your
I need to
order
end
is
this
ready.
stream.
Come and get it over here.
Yeah. It's best to end it.
Finale,
Yeah, you're
my
right.
pizza is
Alright, guys,
Time
so
to
I'm gonna end this
That
damn
will be
stream.
$5
I
per
know it's some stupid ass stream. So. Oh yeah, we need someone. Oh yeah.
All your
Oh yeah.
videos are cringe.
Who, me?
I'm sorry.
Wow. I love Chuck E. Cheese's.
Sir,
I feel like
your
I need to
order
end
is
this
ready.
stream.
Come and get it over here.
Yeah. It's best to end it.
Finale,
Yeah, you're
my
right.
pizza is
Alright, guys, so I'm gonna end this
That
damn
will be
stream.
$5
I
per
know.
person.
Oh yeah, I need to invite someone. So. Who, me?
I'm sorry.
So, what do you guys think about this Yasin guy?
Wait, the stream hasn't ended yet.
Yeah, cause I forgot to mention about someone who is gonna join soon.
Okay. That's cool.
Here you go.
The problem with the stream is that it only shows like tonight's show starting EndAllFilms. Like it doesn't show any like footage from like, let's say, the Discord or any of that. It'd be lit if they did that. But honestly, I think it's best not to, because anyone can just pull out their dick midstream and get the whole thing taken down. So probably not the best idea. Since
If it was
that
an adult
happens,
that did that, you would have a sick person as a friend.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I know a lot of streams, especially StreamYard. Since I actually did a stream one time, and then some guy who was in the stream just straight up just whipped out his dick, like midstream. I had to, thank God, never got taken down, since I ended it immediately and then deleted the stream before YouTube could. But yeah, that was a close call, bro. I could have, that would have ended well. So see out. That's why I recommend streaming on Rumble, because in case anyone does shit like this, you could just fucking ban the guy and then from the stream, but the stream itself won't be banned. But you can also edit the stream so it doesn't really show that shit.
Have you heard of OBS?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm using one right now.
I actually use OBS to record my GA vids. Not just GA vids, but any screen recording. My gourmet videos are made with OBS. It's way better than fucking Bandcamp. I don't know why people use Bandcamp when there's a clear watermark. When OBS is free and there's no watermark. And you can actually customize how you're going to record. And it's in good quality too. So, you know, OBS is a W recorder software. Free, no watermark, none of that.
So, what do you guys of this Vyond community? What do you guys think?
It's per cancer.
Well, the community.
I actually need to go now, so bye.
Any community could be toxic, like, bro. I've seen worse. Trust me. Like, I've used Twitter a few times, bro. That shit is more down bad. But with Vyond, it's really just like more of a weird community rather than a toxic one. Because it's like full with a bunch of 12-year-old autistic kids. Hey, and I'm not shaming anyone, any autistic MFs out here. I have it too, so I know how it feels. So don't be tripping about it. So like, I.
Oh, I feel like ending this stream. Wait.
Yep.
Oh.
Enjoy. I'm going to eat this pizza.
I'm gonna end the stream, so I'll
Yum,
see you guys
that was
later.
tasty.
Good luck.
Where Kalo is. I know exactly where he is. He is at no good Chuck E.